Say you follow 30 or 40 companies. You aren't going to open 30 or 40 charts every morning and study each one, and neither is anybody else. So things drift. A stock you own quietly changes character over 3 weeks, and you find out when you happen to look. This is a page built for exactly that problem. It reads where each stock keeps closing inside its own daily range over the last 20 sessions, weighted by how many shares traded. Closing strong again and again means buyers are absorbing everything offered. We made a whole video on why that works, so here I just want to show you the page it produces. Here it is on the 19th of August, 2026. Sorted, so the strongest buying sites at the top. That one click is the thing worth stealing. Instead of hunting for something interesting, you let the list tell you where the pressure actually is today. Those buttons along the top are the useful part. Today, 179 names are under heavy buying, and 183 are under heavy selling, which tells you something about the market before you look at a single company. There's a reversal filter for stocks that just flip direction, and a coiled filter for ones that have gone very quiet. The strip underneath is my favorite thing here. It's every sector, ranked by what share of its stocks are being bought. Healthcare is at 65% today. Utilities is at 13% and labeled bought, now selling. That single line tells you money has been rotating out of the safe, boring corner of the market and into healthcare, and you didn't have to read anything to see it. Then, every row reads the same way. Transmedics scores plus 54, and its own page says it in words. Strong buying, building versus last week. 18 of the last 20 days closed strong. 3 weeks of consistent behavior in one line. The volume surge column catches the loud days. Cellbrite traded about 22 times its normal volume. When a stock does that, somebody with real size has turned up. It doesn't say whether that is good news. It says the quiet period is over, and it's worth finding out why. One column gets misread constantly, so let me be precise. The venue column splits last week's off-exchange trading between everyday brokers and the private venues large investors use. That's where shares changed hands. It isn't a count of buys against sells, and it runs 2 to 4 weeks behind, because that is when the data gets published. And it works just as well pointed the other way. MarineMax still scores plus 46, which is strong, but the column beside it reads easing, because the score is lower than last week. Strong and losing steam at the same time. That combination is invisible if you are only watching the price. 2 limits. It can't name who is buying or selling, because that isn't public in real time, and anyone claiming otherwise is guessing. And a high score is a description of the last 3 weeks, not a prediction of the next 3. Plenty of heavily bought stocks go nowhere afterwards. So that's the page. One list, sorted once, that tells you where buying and selling pressure actually sits across the whole market today. It replaces 40 charts you were never realistically going to open, and it takes about a minute. Visit us at smartcharts.co, where we explain the stock market in plain English for people who were never given the manual. Nothing here is financial advice.